was dwindling. Defense knew it, still couldn't prevent it.
Here's Walsh now to kick this one off. On the return, it's Pharaoh Cooper. And a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now it's gone. He's going to let it fly. And he can't hang on to it. That would have sealed it. Instead, 2nd down.
There's definitely contact there, but it's the 4th quarter of a kind of tight game, and sometimes the officials just say, let them play. Kind of like your mom used to, you and your brothers, just take the broom to you and send you out to the backyard and tell you to settle it.
Oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And it's incomplete. Still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over. A lot of scoring. There's no doubt about that in this one, Charles. Points, they were not at a premium. They were pretty easy to come by.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL is on the air.
And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10.
White 90! White 90!
Here's Vic. Steps away to his left. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the 1st down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
And he'll slide down to avoid the contact. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a 1st down. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. They'll try to throw it here. Vic. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. Stepping up, he'll try and run. And they're going to get him down, but not before a pretty good run right there. And with just inside of 10 seconds to go, they'll burn their final timeout. 9 seconds left. Well, they've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? They come out here in the eye. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. And I think that's going to do it. They can't get another play off. Well, Charles, an absolutely thrilling finish there at the end, down to the final play. Got it close to the goal line, but couldn't punch it in.
How much fun was that ending, though, for
the Eagles on 1st and 10. They're ready to roll. From the red zone now, Vick. And the nimble footwork gets him just inside the 10 to the 9, but no further. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead. Vick on the bootleg. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. In for the score. And the Eagles are able to cash it in for 6. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes, because that's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been now a hit and a loose football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. And careless with a football there on the kick return.
And one thing I love about going to practices is trying to get around coaches and hear their catchphrases and what they really emphasize. We haven't been to a single one yet this year where a guy fielding a kick, you don't hear, tuck it away, tuck it away, tuck it away. And this time, they turned it over.
Ball security eluded him. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line.
White 20!
And they'll indeed take a knee. Well, I know at points in this when you wanted to close your eyes because of all the points that were being put on the scoreboard. You're a defensive guy, but it was a fun little track meet, wasn't it?
It was, and you know the people really enjoyed this game?
Hey, welcome in, everyone, to another edition of the NFL and Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. We are moments away from kickoff, and we've got a good one on tap between the Carolina Panthers and the Philadelphia Eagles. With that, let's get up to the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. We're standing by for the call are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Happy to be on hand. I'm Brandon Godden with Charles Davis. And before we kick, partner, your keys to the game, please.
Well, my keys are on the defensive side of the ball for both teams. And the big one, making sure you avoid giving up the big play. These safeties are going to get tested all game long. Their job, keep the ball in front of them, tackle people, make them run extra plays in order to try and score.
And he gets it to Funchess complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Newton finding Funchess for the Panther first down. Back to throw. His throw incomplete. I guess you can't be afraid to take those chances late in the game. He tried to fit that one in there. Nice job, though, defensively.
But to your point, it was a nice job of knocking the ball away. But you're also right. You can't be afraid to take those chances. That means your guys going downfield to catch the ball, they've got to elevate their game and come down with these in order to keep your offense moving.
He'll drop it off to McCaffrey. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and they're going to face a third down. Clock running here, under 90 seconds to go. Back to throw. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs. He's back to throw. Funchess with a catch over the middle. Funchess is free. And they move this all the way down to the 9. And that one results in 35 yards. He'll look to throw. This will be caught at about the 6. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Devin Funchess in the final minute. And the Panthers have taken the lead here in the 4th.
Wow, I know it's a never-say-never situation. But to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but not. You got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
The Eagles offense back out onto the field. They're down here in a 1-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Well, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. They'll look to throw. Flushed out right. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. As they get it with just 19 seconds. Seconds left on the clock. Vic to throw. Flush to his right. Oh, look at that. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the...
And now the offense will look to convert on third down. Throwing on third down, Newton. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Cliff Averill with a big-time sack on third down. And it'll be a loss of 7. The Panthers going for it on fourth. Newton. Able to avoid him at the 40. Fights through and now a crease. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he'll score. Touchdown,